If women don't seem to be drawn to you, if conversations fade fast, if dates don't turn into connections, it's not because you're not good enough. It's because you're giving off the wrong energy. Attraction isn't about looks, money, or muscles. It's about presence. And most men ruin their presence without even realizing it. In this video, I will break down 8 powerful reasons women lose interest and how to flip the script. Because when you fix these, everything changes. Reason 1. You spend money to impress women. Let's get something straight. Money doesn't make you desirable. Presence does. When you throw cash around just to get her attention, what you're really saying is, I don't think I'm enough without it. And that energy? Women feel it instantly. They can sense when a man is trying too hard. The expensive dinners, the designer shoes, the endless I'll pay for it gestures, they don't impress her. They expose you. Because real confidence doesn't come with a price tag. Here's the truth. A woman might enjoy your gifts, but that doesn't mean she values you. You're not building attraction. You're building a transaction. See, a grounded man, a man who knows his worth, doesn't buy validation. He earns respect through his presence, his focus, and his purpose. He invests his money in himself, in his mind, his craft, his body, and his vision, not in short-lived efforts to impress her. Because the man who moves with self-assurance doesn't need to prove it with a wallet. He knows that genuine attraction can't be purchased. It's sparked by energy, not expenditure. And here's the beautiful irony. When you stop trying to impress her with what's in your pockets, she starts getting impressed by what's in your character. Because women remember how you make them feel, not what you bought them. So if you want to stand out, stop swiping your card trying to prove your worth. Let your energy, your discipline, and your quiet confidence do the talking. That's the kind of wealth she can't help but respect. Reason 2, you're too loud. Here's the thing, confidence isn't noise. It's gravity. You don't have to announce it. People just feel it when you walk into the room. When a man is truly grounded, he doesn't compete for attention. Attention naturally flows to him. But when you're always cracking jokes, talking over others, or forcing energy just to seem interesting, it doesn't come off as confidence. It comes off as insecurity in disguise. Confidence is quiet because it doesn't need validation. It's the calm in your tone, the steadiness in your movements, the composure in your eyes. It's knowing you don't have to prove your worth. You embody it. A loud man demands to be seen. A centered man makes others want to see him. The moment you stop trying to impress people and start focusing on your inner stillness, your presence changes everything. Because true power isn't about how much noise you make, it's about how deeply your silence speaks. Reason 3, you live an uninspiring life. There's nothing magnetic about a man who drifts through life with no fire behind his eyes. Women can feel when a man has no direction. His words sound empty, his vibe feels flat, and his presence doesn't pull anyone in. See, attraction isn't just about looks or charm. It's about energy. Purpose is energy. When a man wakes up, knowing what he's building, he carries a quiet force that people can sense before he even speaks. That's what makes a woman lean in. Not because he's chasing her, but because he's chasing something bigger than her. A man with no mission will always end up orbiting someone else's world. But a man with a mission creates his own. Start with what you have. It doesn't have to be perfect. Start improving your body. It teaches you discipline. Start learning something new. It sharpens your mind. Start building something, a skill, a brand, a legacy that reflects who you are becoming. Because the truth is, women don't fall for men who need them. They fall for men who inspire them. And that inspiration only comes from one thing, which is a man living his purpose with conviction. When you live a life that excites you, it naturally attracts others. Because passion is contagious and purpose is magnetic. Reason 4, you overcompliment women. Here's the thing most men never understand. Too many compliments don't build attraction, they kill it. When every other sentence is, "You're so beautiful," or "You're the most amazing woman I've ever met," it doesn't sound romantic. It sounds like you're trying to buy her approval with words. And women can feel when a man is trying too hard. At first she might smile, but deep down she's losing respect for you. Because constant validation tells her one thing: you value her more than yourself. And the moment she senses that imbalance, the mystery dies. A woman doesn't fall for the man who praises her nonstop. She falls for the man whose presence already makes her feel admired, without him having to say a word. So don't flatter her to fill silence. Speak with intention. Compliment her once, but make it land. Make it rare enough to mean something, then let your energy do the rest. Because a man of depth doesn't chase approval through words. He earns respect through composure, confidence, and the quiet power of restraint. That's what makes her stop and think, this one's different. Reason 5, you're too arrogant. Confidence is knowing your value. Arrogance is thinking you're above everyone else. And women can tell the difference instantly. When you constantly talk about yourself, brag, or belittle others, you don't look powerful. You look insecure. True strength is quiet. It's the kind that doesn't need to announce itself. Reason 6, your appearance is unattractive. This isn't about being a model. It's about effort. Take care of yourself. Smell good. Dress with intention. Keep your hair clean and your posture upright, because your appearance tells the world how much you respect yourself. When you look put together, you carry yourself differently, and women notice. Reason 7, you talk too much. When you do all the talking, you miss the connection. You reveal too much too fast. You don't leave room for curiosity. Women love a man who listens, who pays attention not just to words but to energy. Mystery creates attraction. Silence builds tension. Learn to speak with your presence more than your paragraphs. Reason 8, you're too clingy. Needy energy kills attraction faster than anything else. If you text too much, overthink every message, or act like you can't live without her, you're telling her one thing: you don't value yourself enough. The most attractive men are detached but present. They care but they don't chase. They're available but never desperate. Because the truth is, when you stop chasing validation, you start attracting respect. Attraction isn't about being perfect. It's about being authentic, grounded and self-respecting. When you start focusing on your growth, your peace, and your purpose, women will feel that energy. And suddenly you won't have to chase anyone. Because when you truly value yourself, you become the type of man everyone wants to be around. If you found this message powerful, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs to hear it. See you in the next video. Stay grounded, stay powerful, and stay real.